The hugely popular Dunkin Donuts chain is opening a new store in Los Angeles. The company has many loyal fans on the East Coast. Now, its newest store is on the West Side. And before you tweet us or email us, we know. They used to have a store, but that was years and years ago. KTLA's Wendy Burns, live right now from Santa Monica. Good morning, Wendy.
Oh, my gosh. The first people just entered. It was so exciting. It was so exciting just seconds ago. I say, let's go in. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. These people are waiting in line, but the first 100 people, okay, come on, KTLA viewers. You, too, can be among the first to come to Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, look, Mike, come back. Look at this guy. I'm assuming you are Cuppy. Not if you're okay, you're Cuppy. You have a friend named Sippy? Yes? Oh, just you, Cuppy. Cuppy's the guy. All right, so here is the first Dunkin' Donuts that we've seen here, since the early 2000s. I, for one, love me a good donut. I'll take a Krispy Kreme. I'll take a Yum Yum. But apparently, for those die-hard Dunkin' Donut fans, this is the biggest thing happening in Los Angeles right now. Let's talk to a couple of them. Hey, folks, what is it about the Dunkin' Donuts?
I love the coffee.
Coffee?
I love the coffee. And donuts. I'll take any donut. A variety of donuts. And it's Dunkin' Donuts. It beats out Starbucks, sorry, and all those other, we won't name them, but it just beats them all out.
So. It just beats them all out. Now, are you guys from the East Coast? Because I know those East Coasters, the Dunkin' Donuts thing is really, okay, come on up.
I'm from Attleboro, Massachusetts.
Oh, wait a minute. Isn't that like the homeland of the Dunkin' Donuts?
Well, the homeland of Dunkin' Donuts is actually Canton, Massachusetts, but I'm the Rhode Island, Massachusetts.
What is happening? More excitement is happening.
More donuts are going.
More donuts. All right, come up here. We're going to cheat just a little bit. I want you to come on up here, Mike. Come on up here with me. Come on. Come on. You hold this. Be very careful. Come on up here. This man was the first in line. He'd waited since Sunday. And
Sunday.
Oh my gosh, what do you have on your card? Did you get $100 free donuts? Oh, that's just something else. I'm sorry.
No, that's my app that had $100. So.
Oh, that's your app. Okay. But what did you get for being the first person in line? Tell the people.
Years of coffee.
A year of coffee.
Yeah.
All right. Have some coffee. You need some coffee.
I do, because I've been here since
exactly.
Sunday. Thank you.
The next hour, I will be sampling. I feel it is my reporter duty to sample as many donuts as possible. Yes? And coffee as well. All right. I don't understand it, but I love it. I love it. Let's hear it for Dunkin' Donuts! Anybody from the East Coast is a little crazy about the Double D. And when I talk about Double D, I'm not talking about that Double D. I am talking about Dunkin' Donuts. That's right. Folks, how long have you been waiting in line just to get your mouth around one of those Double D Dunkin' Donuts?
Lord knows I want one in my mouth since like 2 a.m. or so.
2 a.m.?
Yes.
Oh, my gosh. You guys from the East Coast by chance?
No.
Okay, just excited about the Dunkin' Donuts. Well, you know what? Come on in.
Oh, boy.
Come on in. They're letting people in, just a little bit at a time because they don't want anything to get too overwhelmed. But let's go on in. Let's see what's going on in here. Oh, look at these people. Now, again, there was one guy that had waited since Sunday to be here, and he gets coffee for a year. But let's come talk to this guy. I think his name is, oh, by the way, these are all the PR people. Say hello to the PR people. Yeah. Takes a village. It takes a village. Come here with me. My friends, I understand you are wearing what is known as a vintage Dunkin' Donuts t-shirt, so clearly you're no stranger to Dunkin' Donuts.
Definitely not.
What is it about these donuts that's making people a little cuckoo?
Well, I think it's the fact that it hasn't been in California, especially Los Angeles, forever that I can recall. I know they have some, they used to have some up north. The coffee's amazing.
Coffee's amazing.
Amazing. The donuts, it's something I grew up with, so I've missed it. And
Donut connoisseur. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go touch this guy over here. You want to know why? He's the vice president of Dunkin' Donuts. Somebody you're going to want to get to know. His name is Weldon Spangler. Weldon, it's so nice to see you. You came all the way from Boston for this big grand opening. I'm very excited about this. We had the people outside, so excited. These look beautiful. I'm not going to lie to you.
Thank you.
But what is it about the donuts that gets people just so darn excited?
You know, they come in such a variety of flavors, and frankly, I've never met a donut I didn't like. So, you know, pick a donut.
You and me both.
Yeah. So, great variety, great flavor. Our signature Dunkin' Donuts recipe, highest quality standards, and
all these people in line have been saying it's the coffee. Now, again, the doctor told me I could have one coffee a day. He said I had to cut back on the martinis, but one coffee a day. So what is it about the coffee that is so darn good? I'm going to try this one.
So it starts with, it's the finest Arabica beans. We roast it perfectly, and isn't that awesome?
That is really good.
That's an iced coffee with cream and sugar, and it's spectacular.
Well, what can I say except this is not a bad assignment. I am not going to lie to you. Today, a very, very good day. Weldon, I'm going to try one of these. This is your favorite one? The blueberry. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You approve?
Excellent. I have a few more, but this is really good.
Good
Wonderful.
stuff. The coffee, Arabica beans.
Arabica.
By the way, it's like Corinthian leather.
Well, we're not starting exactly with breaking news or anything, but but it's important. The popular donut chain Dunkin' Donuts is opening in L.A. today.
Fans of Dunkin' Donuts have been waiting for months. Some even camped out overnight just to be the first to get a glazed or a little munchkin. Ever had their munchkins?
Oh, my goodness.
KTLA's Wendy Birch is live outside of the Dunkin' Donuts in Santa Monica. Wendy, good morning.
Good morning. I love that you, Jessica, know about the munchkin. It seems apropos. It really does. Here we are. That's right. This is Dunkin' Donuts. All right. Let's just clarify. It's not the first Dunkin' Donuts in Southern California. Back like in the, 90s, there were a few around. But that was the 90s. I can barely remember the 90s. After all, I was just a child. Let's speak to some of these cute kids over here. How long have you been waiting to get a Dunkin' Donuts today?
Since like 3:30, like 3:40.
Seriously?
Yeah,
for donuts.
For donuts.
You love your donuts.
Yes, we do.
Take a look at this video. This is what it was like when the folks first got in. These are the people. This one guy had waited since Sunday to be the first in line. Yeah, take a look at this video. They're counting down. They're counting down. Can I hear it? They're counting down. There they go. These folks are excited. All right, but you guys are excited as well, right?
I'm really
Tell you
excited.
what. I happen to know some of the big DD officials.
No way.
So come on in with me. Come on in. Let's go on in. Come on in, KTLA. Come on in. This is very, very exciting. Don't lose it yet, because we're not completely in. But come on in. You see the line, the excitement, the gaggle of PR people. Hello, gaggle of PR people. And as we come back over here, this is Gary. Gary, you are a franchise owner. What does that make you? A franchisee?
Franchisee.
A franchisee.
Yes.
All right, let's have a little seat here. Do these move? Okay. Oh. Okay. Breakfast sandwiches. Gary, this is not your first time owning a Dunkin' Donuts. You got some Dunkin' Donuts where else?
In New Jersey. I got 7 of them.
Okay, but now we're to Southern California. This is kind of the new big deal. What is it about the Dunkin' Donuts that has people lined up around the block?
Everybody loves the coffee. Everybody loves the sandwiches. Just remember what it's like. And they need it bad. They need it real bad.
Do you hear that? We need it bad. We need it real bad. That is a quote from Gary Haar, franchisee. And by the way, today, if you come out, there's a special Southern California donut. Isn't that right? The little blue donut there?
Blue donut.
Well, I feel that as a Southern California reporter, I should sample the old blue donut. Excellent. Excellent job. It's tasty. And what is the secret ingredient in the coffee that everyone's crazy about? Lips are sealed, and so are mine. Come on down to Dunkin' Donuts. And try the California. All real good.
It's going to be a long morning, huh, Wendy? Every hour, she's got to try a new donut. Morning, everybody. Nothing better than well, the East Coast craze surrounding Dunkin' Donuts. Now in L.A., the chain opened its newest store this morning on the west side. Some die-hard fans lined up in the middle of the night just to be the first ones to enter the store when it opened. KTLA's Wendy Birch is in Santa Monica. Wendy, you got a box there. You got a dozen. Yes. How many donuts have we taste tested this morning?
At least 4, but do not judge because I'm pregnant. So at this point, I can eat as many darn donuts as I want. We're here in line, and let me just tell you, I've run into some East Coasters, some guys from Massachusetts, kind of the home of the Dunkin' Donuts. You know, out here, people are familiar with the term DD, double D, but it means something different. For you guys, double D means what?
Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
What
Or Dunkies.
Dunkies. Oh, I didn't know the lingo. What is it about the Dunkin' Donuts that got you so excited? By the way, how long have you been waiting out here?
About 2 hours now.
2.5.
Yeah.
All right, what is it about these donuts?
It's a comfort food.
I can relate to comfort food.
No, seriously, we grew up eating it on the East Coast, so people in the Los Angeles area can relate it to In-N-Out. It's as if you go to New York City and you're living in New York City for 2 years and somebody all of a sudden they announce they're going to open In-N-Out in New York City.
This is okay. He's offered perspective, and because you gave such a good explanation, how about this?
Sweet.
These are the Southern California Dunkin' Donuts. Here, you little Massachusetts guy, come here. Why in the world are you wearing a Fluffer Nutter T-shirt? What is that? A
more nostalgia, and we all grew up eating them.
Oh. East Coasters. This is the East Coast section. Hey, okay, some Southern California guys right here have a blue donut. I hear for you guys it's about the coffee, right?
Yes, definitely the coffee.
Coffee. The best coffee in town?
I would think so.
All right. Well, that's a bold statement. Have a donut. Have a donut. Hey, you know, I want to show you the video of what it looked like at 5 a.m. this morning when they first opened the doors of this Dunkin' Donut. Take a look. The first guy in line, by the way, had been here since Sunday. Yeah, have one. Take it. How about that? Okay, I've got 3 more donuts to go. Go for it. Go for it. Here, for you. For you. As we come back out, one last donut. Oh, I've done my job. This is Weldon. Weldon happens to be the vice president of Dunkin' Donuts, everybody. Be very nice to this guy. Yeah, more free donuts. You can hang out with Weldon. Weldon, the big question, because my Twitter is it's blowing up with these Dunkin' Donut fans. This is the first kind of standalone Dunkin' Donut store that we have seen since, I don't know, the 90s, and who could even remember the 90s? What other Dunkin' Donut stores are coming to Southern California?
So this year, we're going to be in Whittier, Long Beach, and Downey. We just opened in Modesto last week.
Okay.
And then next year, there'll be a bunch more.
Let's drink to that. Where's my iced coffee? By the way, these iced coffees are really, really good. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. And by the way, this guy is Cuppy. I was calling him Sippy Cuppy a little earlier, but I think that's just because I got baby on the mind. But his name is Cuppy. All right. Cheers to you. Cheers to Dunkin' Donuts. I still don't understand why they've been out here all night, but these donuts are really darn good.
It's all about the coffee. Cheers.
Oh, what is this one? This is excellent. Excellent.
Pumpkin.
All right, back to you. Pumpkin.
Thank you, guys. Donuts and coffee. Great combo. Thanks, you guys.
If you've been overseas, the East Coast, you know that Dunkin' Donuts is a big brand. People love it, and it's finally hitting L.A. this morning, the popular chain known for its donuts and coffee.
I mean, when we say these people are excited this morning that the Dunkin' Donuts opened in Santa Monica, that's an understatement. Wendy's with Cuppy this morning, or Sippy Cuppy, as she called him.
That's right, Sippy Cuppy, as I called him earlier. And Jessica, so you know, I'm going to go with Cuppy in a little bit. I'm going to get a munchkin.
Okay,
I'm going to think of you. Okay.
A little jelly in the
Cuppy is so darn cute. All right, this has been the line. It goes all the way around the corner. Again, this is not the first Dunkin' Donuts to open up in Southern California. We had some in the 90s, but then they just went away. And I mean, who can even remember the 90s? This is Dunkin' Donuts' return to Southern California. And no one is more excited about it than guys that grew up in the East Coast, like this guy from Boston. I can easily tell you're from Boston. What is it about the Dunkin' Donuts? Because, you know, we got the Krispy Kreme, we got the Winchell's, we got the Yum Yum, but yet you've waited in line how long to get a Dunkin' Donuts?
I've been here since about 4:30.
Why?
It's just a family home thing where, you know, it's every corner of the town. You can just go see a Dunkin' Donuts, and then once I found out it was here, it just brought back memories of back home.
It's like the Waffle Houses in the South or the In-N-Out burgers in Southern California.
Exactly.
Am I right on that?
It's like In-N-Out here. It's like Starbucks in Seattle. It's just something that you're grown up with, and it's instilled in you, and when you see it, you get excited.
Would you like to go in with me? Okay. As I walk in, play that videotape of what it was like for those very first people that walked in at 5 o'clock in the morning. There was a countdown. Okay, you and I coming in. Roll that videotape, and we'll walk on inside. These are the people. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we are now inside the Dunkin' Donuts here in Santa Monica. The line is long, and people seem to be buying in bulk. I'm going to sit down here with my new best friend. This is Gary. Gary is... Where are you going? This is Gary. This is Gary Haar. Gary Haar is the franchisor, but really it's the franchisee, correct?
Franchisee.
Franchisee.
Yeah.
All right. Gary basically owns the joint. Gary, not your first Dunkin' Donuts.
No.
Where were your other ones?
We have 7 of them in the great state of New Jersey.
In Jersey. In Jersey.
Yes.
Why Southern California?
The brand has 7,000 plus stores. Been around for 60 years, and this is the largest second largest market in the country, and there wasn't a single Dunkin'. I thought it was a no-brainer.
He said earlier, we need it bad. Is that still how you feel? You're going to stand by that statement?
I stand by that statement. We need it, and we need it bad.
You heard it here, folks. By the way, breakfast sandwiches. You got your special today, your Southern California blue donut.
Well,
Be careful of the blue frosting,
I got a question about that.
Stain my teeth.
Wendy, why is the Southern California one the blue? Is there some significance? Is it the ocean, or what is that?
The sky.
That's a really good point. I would go with the ocean or maybe a dolphin. Why do you think we went with blue? Do you have any idea on that, franchisee?
I like the color blue.
Done.
There you have it.
Very
See, when you're the owner, you can make those decisions.
I like that.
Once
Very
again,
complicated.
My
Very
investigative reporting skills.
cloak and daggerous.
Right there to the heart of the
Hidden
matter.
messages.
A lot of science and focus grouping went into that.
Getting to the bottom of it. Yeah. I've had 4 donuts and 3 coffees, so this will be my last report. Thank you.
And Gail, being from the East Coast, you know when they call them the... Oh, did I see Gail? I'm sorry, Wendy. Being from the East Coast, you know when they have those little donut balls or donut holes? They're called munchkins in Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, you knew that.
She talked about that about an hour ago. She just said at the beginning of the report she's going to bring you some munchkins.
Way to join us.
Really?
7 o'clock. Yeah. Nice seeing you.
See, I
Bye,
told
Mike. I'm Gail. Nice talking to you.
Gail and their munchkins.
Exactly.